I have 3 that were waiting on flood insurance because flood is through FEMA. Welcome back. Real Talk Real Estate. My name's Scott Warner, my lovely co-host,
Donovan Johnson, and we're going to be talking about your favorite subject ever in politics, the government shutdown.
Hey, they're back. Today we're breaking down what has today we're breaking down what happened, why it matters, and what buyers and homeowners felt like during this time of this governmental shutdown. 43 days, was it?
43.
Oh, Lord.
So, for everybody that's not paying attention, including myself, the shutdown is all about the government. It was the shutdown happened because there was no funding passed in Congress with all the agencies. Everybody was beefed out. So instead of coming to a solution, we just kind of pointed the fingers and blamed everybody, blamed everyone.
I mean, look, the federal government stops, everything slows down. That's what's going to happen. When there's no money being ready to go, you stop working. Some employees were furloughed or laid off, some without pay. I mean, look, truthfully, the FAA was scaring me because I got a flight going on, and I was worried that I was going to have to drive to Disney World. It just was not going to be fun. But now, hey, I know that it's not going to be immediately, but we're going to start getting some money back into those governmental funds.
And like you mentioned, man, those airports saw delays with TSA, federal workers. My brother is in the Air Force, and guess what didn't hit on the 1st of this month?
No
that
checkies.
Check.
No checkies.
And guess what's the only thing he's been told since he's joined the military? That government money, man, it's there. It's coming in for sure. Man, Uncle Sam, he said that was more like Uncle Damn.
But no, seriously, let's talk about where buyers and sellers felt the pain, especially in Louisiana, because I know for me as a real estate agent, I have 3 that were waiting on flood insurance because flood is through FEMA. FEMA was shut down. I couldn't even get one transferred. Like, name's already there.
Whoa.
Look, name's already there. You just need to No.
It's like
transferred.
I got you. See it. I see what you're saying. Bro, another thing that people don't realize is that like the USDA loans, like all this stuff, that's the government funded because of the shutdown. You're kind of in limbo. I got a buyer right now that we're under contract, and I was like, hey, you heard of that? And he's a firefighter.
Okay.
Like, hey, you heard of that government shutdown, buddy? Our loan that we have, we may take a little bit to get the insurance, but I still think it's worth putting it under and locking in your rate. And we even got the seller to agree to helping out potentially, like if let's say if his rate locks, pay for a rate lock, they agreed to, as long as the government was still shut down within a 90-day period. So,
man, see, working deals and working out ways to get it done even when the government shut down. See, that's why he's a good agent. USDA loans, rural development typically freeze completely until the government when the government stops until it reopens. Does that mean that nobody's doing anything? No, but that just means everything's grinding down to a little bit of a slowdown and things are not closing. So, if you want to be a good agent, keep the things going, but just know how to talk about these points that we're in right now.
Yeah, and I think one of our recurring themes on this podcast is getting ahead of the issues.
Yes.
Because we know we're in I'm going to just say it, a crappier market than normal. But here's the thing. Besides the interest rate, if you're a buyer, you're probably going to get a heck of a deal right now. And if you stay in that home 5-6 years, you may be able to run up a $30,000, $40,000 equity increase just from the way the market's going to swing back. So buyers are going to get frustrated. Your sellers are going to want to pull out. We just need to find a way to and here's the thing. Sometimes bad news is better than no news. So I used to have a problem and I still fight it of not over communicating, but you also got to know your clients. Some people want the weekly updates. Some people just want to know when it's time to sign a contract. Like I got a guy I was texting once a week. I got this many texts, this many calls, this many showings. And he's like, send me the contract breakdown when we get it. Till then, good job." And I was like, "I love you. Thank you so much." Because
Yeah, you had to read the room. Some of your clients want daily updates. Some of your clients want weekly updates. Some of your clients are like, "Look, Donovan, I trust you all the way. Just let me get my check at the end of the thing." But you have to be able to read the room. Okay, so what can we expect now that we're finally open? Just because the government reopened last night at like 10 o'clock, exactly, does not mean that all the money comes flooding back in.
life's
I,
great again.
I wish it did mean that,
Yeah,
but it doesn't. It it's gonna take a little bit. It's gonna take a little bit to grease these wheels again because you have to think America's like a big machine. It needs to start rolling again. It needs to get its startup.
that's right. And man, I'm gonna tell you one thing. There's been a lot of budget cuts and people losing jobs even before the government shut down.
Yep.
So if the backlog was already iffy, there's a chance things may take a, like Scott said, it's almost like we've been running without the training wheels, may need to put them back on for a little bit to get our balance back. So
If you're buying, expect slightly lower loan processing times. I mean, it's delays in rural development loans, IRS verifications, because guess what? All those things run on government money. FEMA, like we said, your flood insurance. I am hoping I have two closings scheduled for tomorrow afternoon, hoping and praying that FEMA sees it and it just flips over
right,
because
right.
that's all we're waiting for our clear to close. We're ready to go with everything else.
Uh I'm gonna say this that can we talk about something real quick
Let's talk
that
about it.
came up with all this?
Yep.
50-year mortgage.
The good old Trump 50-year mortgage? Do you agree or do you not agree with it? I mean, that's, I don't know, 50-year mortgage, I saw somebody run some calculations on it, and if it saves me $400 a month, I'm sorry, I just don't really see the I
Yeah.
don't see the, I don't see the love for it. Now, are there things that will get it to be there? Yeah, there are, but if it saved me like $1,000 a month, that's something that I would think about. But at this point in time, a 30-year loan is already 30 years. 50 years? What am I going to keep this house for? My grandkids?
So I just Googled the average life expectancy in the US right now, and it's 78. Let's just say 80 for round numbers.
Let's go.
You telling me you buy your crib at 25
You're
and you're locked in?
for the rest of your life.
And
You dying in that thing.
here's the problem too with me. I feel like it's a really bad band-aid. Like at least stitch up the situation. It's bleeding everywhere. We just slap the band-aid. Like the 50-year mortgage is only, in my opinion, gonna promote more inflation. I get they're trying to stimulate the market to
Yeah.
get people in, but I feel like the foreclosures are gonna rise. There's just so much stuff that I think is like, even my gut told me like, stay no baby. Like the second I heard that.
I saw it. One of my friends put it on Facebook, a realtor, and I was like, yeah, like I had chat GPT'd a comeback and I was like, yeah, this is like a for life loan. Like till Jesus comes back.
Literally. That instead of paying, let's say like 250K to 300K in interest over the loan, imagine almost paying a quarter of a mil to a million in interest. Like your home, it
It
blew my mind that people were like, let's do it. I'm like,
I'm like, let's think about it. Could it be a good thing? Maybe, but used right.
I,
I mean, 30-year loans. If you pay $100 more a month on a 30-year loan, I think you pay something like 67 or right under $100,000 less of interest of your money going in and paying for for the loan. I mean, that's something good, but a 50-year,
tough.
that's tough.
And we'll have another episode when we talk more about
Yeah.
cost and reasons why the 50-year loan isn't necessarily I felt like a all around solution because we all know your home insurance and flood have a high chance of going up over the lifespan of your loan. So
Yep.
imagine trying to save your 200 bucks, then FEMA 3.0 come in whenever it do and
No,
hit you upside the head. Now you looking dumb and in a bad house, you
no,
know?
no, but I'm sorry. I could not. No, I could not. I'm not waiting for FEMA 3.0. I'm hoping that private flood comes a little bit better. But getting back to where we were, I mean, shutdowns shake confidence. Buyers start wondering, what if? Hey, guess what? It's not about what if now. It's now, look, if you were a good agent, you're already putting those people to a house. Now it's time to get pushing.
And with the shutdown, it didn't change no home prices. It really didn't affect interest rate at all. It was just more of the growth and like the capital. I almost said I say the communism in my head, but I started to say capitalist. We're talking about like Stalin and all these people yesterday in another group, so my bad. But I feel like it's the capitalist side of things are just starting to flow again, versus when we were kind of all stuck here just looking at each other goofy.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, if anything, it paused some buyers. It means less competition right now. It's time to start up and get going.
And guys, this stuff can be stressful, but we're in recovery mode now, and I look forward to riding this wave.
So get back on track with your communication. Deals are still closing. I mean, look, it's not a reset. It was a roadblock. Time that now that the government has opened, that roadblock is now gone. It's time to get back working.
Absolutely. And the market isn't as popping, but I feel like it's steady to the point of you can still hustle and grind one out.
Yeah. Look, work with professionals. Sometimes it's us. Sometimes work with professionals. Get the work done. Hey, we're ready to buy, sell, invest with you. Hey, thank you for being on this. Thank you for joining us with this episode of Real Talk Real Estate. We'll see you next time.
I'm Donovan Johnson.
Scott Warner.
Stay blessed.